Okay, today we're going to look at some close-ups of the Provari electronic cigarette from provapes.com. Ordered this today. This is my first day of the Provari. Super! Okay, so this is with the extension cap. As you can see, the color is not an issue. They are both a good gunmetal. So it fits just flush. It looks really nice on there. Threads are just amazing on here. Just amazing. So I'm going to take the battery out. Here's the regular cap, so you could kind of get a little bit of a difference. So you have that cap, and you have that much of height. I don't know, that's kind of terrible. Okay, you understand what I mean though. It's not much of a difference in height or in length, but I think it's worth it to get the cap just because of the battery life. I think a whole day of vaping is more important. So for 20 bucks you're paying for something that's going to last longer. Okay, so it looks really wonderful. Let's throw a couple things on here, starting off the minimum or the lowest kind of thing. I don't have any regular atomizers right now because I burned them all out, but here's a Bogue, the drip tip. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to vape all of these at 4.3, if you can see that. Anyway. So yeah, that's what a regular Bogue looks like. Here's a Fluximizer, or a CE2. I'm not a fan of these, but some people are, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this on there for you. Really cool color scheme going on. Really cool color scheme. I think that looks real nice. Just the button being pressed right there. So, let's move forward. I'm moving quickly here. Let's go over to the tanks. Here is a regular Smoke Tech 3.5 mil, 1.5 ohm dual coil cartomizer. God, there's so many words. That is a mouthful. Say that like 10 times fast. There's a fan going on, but I mean, just clouds of vapor going on at 4.3 volts on a 1.5 ohm. Just loving this. This is what I've been vaping most of the day. Got some OMFG up in that. Wonderful, great tastes. So then, here's a 6 mil. You can see how the diameter matches the Provari nicely, so it fits really well. As slim as you can get it. Boom. Ski doodles. Fit a lot of juice in there. Very tasty. Got some D's all day up in there. And then here's another tank from Kalamazoo Vapor Shop that I picked up over at Vape Bash. This has some wicking issues going on. I don't even want to go into it. It's just been a pain in the ass. But it's a cool looking tank. It's got those like little black, with the black on there, and the white looks really flush. I think that that looks really, really cool. Really, really tasty juice in there. Okay. So now those are the tanks that I have as of right now. Let's throw on a dual or 510 to Ego adapter. Just because I know there's a lot of Ego fans out there. You can pick one of these up for $3. I think it's worth it because some tanks work well, some don't. But it's always nice to have that accessory. Let's go over to a black regular. This is from my old Tornado T that I still have. But that looks pretty cool right there. Fit up the mouthpiece to the button. I enjoy that. I think that that looks really, really cool. Not the most practical when it comes to vaping, but it definitely looks nice. Here's another tank. I think that looks pretty neat as well. Pretty flush. I like turning that on so you can kind of get an idea of what you're going to be looking down at, kind of thing. And I just kicked it up to 1.4. I don't give a fuck. Now here's some CE2 clear misers. You can pick up all over the place now for $5. They work decently well. Sometimes there's wicking issues. This one's running out of juice. But that looks pretty neat right there. Yeah, that needs to be filled. And here's one more, just in case, you know, you got another color. I'm sure people might want to see this out there. Okay. Overall, I mean, having this Provari is so user-friendly, so reliable. You know, I really can't stress enough how much this has really been a nice step up from the lava tube, from Ego batteries, from the Evo or SVR. Having those was awesome, going up to those, but this is really the Ferrari of electronic cigarettes. I really, really enjoy it. Have no problems with it. The button fires just wonderfully. It's got a nice reaction to your thumb. It hits pretty well there, so you know all the settings, you know all the increments, you know what it's like. You know, you've probably looked at other videos. I figured that you guys might want to just see what else is out there for it. So yeah, there you go, guys. Go over to provape.com, check out the price. I know it is pretty pricey, but I'll tell you what, if you've got some extra cash on you, or if you just think you'd like to spend money for the last time, this is probably what you're going to want to go for. You know, I've got all these atomizers everywhere and all this thing, but this Provari is like my little baby now. It's so sexy. So thanks, guys. Comments, feel free. Boom! Keep on vaping!